Hi Doe-trees, and welcome back to my channel. This is episode 2 of the Doe-tree segments. You guys loved the first episode and I'm so glad that you guys really liked it. I put up a card so that you guys could take a poll and vote on if you liked it or not, and 100% of you voted that you loved it and that you wanted to see more. So I'm back again with the second episode. This episode, I really want to talk about a breakthrough that I recently had. I feel like it can inspire a lot of you in many different ways because most people probably feel the same way that I felt 2 days ago. I have some books and I have some links that I'd like to leave below to help you guys out. Without further ado, I'm gonna jump right into it and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Currently on my way to go get some money out of the ATM. What I really want to talk about today is what happened to me. I had this really down moment where I almost had like a huge pity party for myself. I just felt so defeated and discouraged, like just really disappointed in myself. I have just, my whole life, I didn't come from like, I've never been super wealthy or anything like that. I didn't come from like a rich family or anything like that. I've come from struggle. That's where I have come from. I grew up knowing what it feels like to have your lights off. And I grew up knowing what it's like to be raised by a single mother and to struggle. I grew up living my living situation has always been inconsistent. So I've never lived in a place for longer than 2 years. Every single year I move, meaning I'm used to movement. I'm used to coming and going. I'm used to having to leave a place and get another because of financial situations. I'm just used to struggling. And I felt like 2 days ago, I just hit my point where I'm just so sick and tired of living like this. And I swore to myself when I turned 18 that things would be different, and they were for a while, but I got a job that I hated. And I swore to myself I would never go back to working for anybody. And I decided to work for myself. And in the cost of making these decisions, I feel like I'm back where I started, struggling. But this time, I'm alone. So I just really got to like a really low point where I just felt like there was no way out because this is all I've ever known. And so I've never experienced anything more than struggling and going through hardships and just working hard. Everything I've ever had in my life, I got it because I worked hard for it. I had to work hard for everything. Shit was not given to me. I'm not familiar with handouts and I'm not familiar with silver spoons and shit. And I know it's a lot of people out there who can probably relate. But the thing is, like, I got to a point where I just had to really look myself in the mirror and ask myself what I was doing, because I know that everything you get out of life is what you have given. So if I want to keep getting what I'm getting, then I should keep doing what I'm doing. And so it just made me so hurt because I was just like, well, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I still like this? Why am I still struggling? Why am I not 6 figures yet? What's happening? But ultimately, I was just in this really dark place, very negative, and I got on Instagram, and I've always been the type of person that I praise people's accomplishments. I've never been the type to scroll on IG, look at a girl's page, and get all jealous. But there was this one girl, and I was scrolling through her feed, and it wasn't so much about her, it was the fact that I saw myself through her. I saw myself through her. I saw how ambitious and how lively and how vibrant I used to be through her feed. And it broke my heart because I miss me. Like I miss myself. And I know that sounds crazy. So I got in this dark place and I posted on IG and I said that I quit. I said that I quit everything. And deep down, I knew I didn't mean it. But I swear to God, in that moment, I wanted to. I just really wanted to just quit and stop and just give up, because I just felt like this is all I've ever known and fuck it, this is all it's ever gonna be type shit. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm the type of person, I feel emotions through my body. So if I'm feeling excited, I'm gonna feel it literally through my bodies. I will start shaking. And if I'm feeling sad, my whole body will feel drained and I will fall into like depression naps. It happens. So after that situation happened, cried myself to sleep, had this huge fucking pity party. I feel ridiculous. I feel like shit. I felt like giving up. I was just like, fuck it, I'm not shit. Like, how can I sit here and try to be an example for all these women and I don't even know who the fuck I am? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know shit. And people are literally looking up to me. And here I am and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I just felt like I didn't know what my purpose was, or it was like I forgot why I was doing this shit. So I just was like, I'm just gonna lay down. And I got on YouTube, and I'm subscribed to like a couple of motivational pages on YouTube, but I never ever see them on my feed. But this one particular video popped up on my feed and I thought, why not watch it? I'm gonna link it down in the description. I want you guys to watch it, but there were two videos. The first one is what kind of warmed me up, and it just made me look at life with a different perspective, and it really motivated me. And then there was a second video with Morgan Freeman, I believe he was on the thumbnail of it, and I watched that video, and it is kind of long, like it's 40 minutes long, but let me tell y'all something. That video is so powerful. It literally gave me the breakthrough that I needed, because it made me realize the importance of hunger, of passion, and my why in life. Let me tell you something that I've recently learned. You have to know why you're doing this, and it just has to be bigger than just you. Because for a long time, it's like, okay, you want to make money, you want to be successful. Okay, why do you want to make this money? What happens if you do make the money? Then what? Or why are you doing this? What's my purpose? And not even just what's my purpose, why am I fulfilling this? Why am I doing this? What's my why in life? Your why is going to push you through your hows. How am I going to do this? And I know that me going through this journey of life, me growing as an artist, me reaching my point of success, and me hitting my goals, I'm gonna have ups and downs, and that's something that I understand. I know I'm gonna be sad sometimes. I know I'm gonna be tired sometimes. Shit, I'm tired all the time. I just feel new. I feel a lot lighter. My mind feels a lot clearer. And on top of that, I recently bought 2 books. The first one is Girl Code by, if you guys follow her, her Instagram is Champagne Diet. She's absolutely amazing. She's a fucking rock star, like super dope. She's super feminist as fuck. I love her to death. And so I'm starting to read her book called Girl Code. And it's all about female entrepreneurship, feminist empowerment, and femininity, it's all about femininity in business. And so I think it's a really motivational read for you. And I'm also reading this powerful book called 5-Second Rule. Absolutely amazing. So the concept of the 5-second rule is basically manipulating your mind, getting yourself out of things called a habit loop. What a habit loop is basically when you allow your emotions to start developing habits in your mind, meaning it'll start affecting your body. So I'll give you an example, waking up early. If you know that you need to start waking up early to be more productive and you want to, but you feel like you just can't, you set your alarm and all you do is just hit the snooze, hit the snooze, hit the snooze, and you don't fucking wake up, it's because you've allowed your mind to get into something called a habit loop. And it's basically when you have allowed a certain emotion to trick your mind into locking you into a habit that you can't break until you're forced out of it. And so basically the 5-second rule, and I don't want to spoil the book, is about teaching you how to literally change your life and how to hack your mind within 5 seconds so that you're able to do anything in life, anything that you want to do. And so it's more of a psychology, lifestyle type of book, but it is worth the read because it's so powerful. You have to hear this woman speak. The way she explains it is far better than I ever could. Obviously, she wrote the book, but it's changing my life every single time I read it. It's just absolutely amazing. So I'll just keep updating you guys as I continue the book, but I just wanted to really share that for this episode, just my dark moments and how I get out of them. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and look forward to our next episode next week. Love you. Bye-bye.